Are we rolling? We're on.
Hot dog. So, welcome back
Welcome back. This is the final episode
of this
session.
of this basic batch.
This is when we really start getting unravelled.
Hang on.
We really start getting unravelled here.
Speaking of basic batch, which was a play on words for the beer here at the wonderful Shout Brewing, who was seen host to us yet again.
Yes, and this time with friends, an audience, and they've really... Jake's...
Don't clap yourselves, you fucking idiots.
Jake's living his best life today. He's fresh as a daisy, really feeling 100%.
Jake from Shout hosted something here last night and is very tired and emotional from it today.
Yeah. Thank you, Jake. We appreciate you.
Your basic batch.
Yeah.
Is that a midday kebab?
What do you mean? Any time's a time for a kebab, mate. Fuck.
Yeah.
Badly packed or otherwise. See, that's it. See, that's a euphemism.
I get it.
Not fucking a oysters kill Patrick. A badly packed kebab or a hastily packed suitcase.
We my brother's Bucks, my brother's Bucks party would have been.
You'd have seen a couple of hastily packed suitcases, surely.
How much experience have you had in the lesbian world before?
I don't think you've had any experience anywhere ever.
Yeah.
Everything I've said, you're like, what?
Yeah, I'm like a long time married. I don't know these.
And also, technically, they don't need to fuck to achieve, kids, because that ain't going to work. So,
IVF, my friend.
yeah.
Janaya.
Hence why she hasn't seen cum.
Yeah, I never saw my baby daddy's baby donors come.
Yeah.
It worked. Got 2 kids out of it.
Great.
If my donor is listening in Newcastle, thank you.
Yeah, good on you.
I love you. I have no idea who you are, but I love you.
Does anybody watch the US Office?
Don't cut her off. She's
No,
having
no,
a
it's
nice
about-
moment here.
No, it's about this. Is anybody? It's about this.
An asshole.
This exact.
Oh,
thing.
because I can come and have babies, but old Chippendale over here, she's got to get it Australia Post, and she might have been home, and they're just not even slinging it over the fence. They're leaving a little card saying your cum is at the post shop. Go to Warrata Village, pick it up from the village.
Yeah.
All right.
You
So
know,
I'm going to
so
take that about
the
the US Office. Nobody.
No.
I know when Jan comes in and says she's pregnant, and Kevin, who's this giant big bald dude, goes, "I've donated sperm," and she goes, "Oh, this is a very exclusive place next to the IHOP," and she just goes, and he like leans over and goes, "If you wanted to talk about a brother or sister, you can contact me personally."
Would have been a lot cheaper if I could have done that. Trust me. I would have saved a lot of money. Oh.
Anyway,
Funny.
yeah, good. Any other shows we want to reenact?
No,
No. Anyway, that's too long a pause.
No.
Sorry. So listeners will have known that we finished on a couple of bombshells last time, and we had
Potentially.
potentially. No. I think some of the dick stories could make it, and some dick stories can't make it.
Yeah.
And someone said, "I've got another dick
That
story,"
was me.
and then I cut you off
That was me, your
'Cause-
your co-host.
because the person.
Good evening, everybody. I'm the other Monty.
Because one is unhinged and the other goes, there needs to be some structure and format here. Otherwise, Lincoln will never come back again.
So, and in the spirit of keeping things anonymous, we'll do that. So there's 2 stories here. Strap in. Oh, he's got no patience with me anyway. But
Strap on or strap in?
so the broken.
I was
Listen. Okay. No,
quietly
cool.
listening because I'm often fucking accused
I could see you rolling your eyes in the
of
back of your
being
head.
an interrupter. So I just sat quietly, and I sat quietly, and you went, "Oh, look at him. He's fucking bored." You can't have it both ways, mate.
I can actually. It's called. It's called the spit.
Yeah. It's called a spectrum. Anyway, go.
That was a throwback. Nice one.
Thank
yeah.
you.
So a friend, she's back on the dating scene after not being on the dating scene for a long time. And shush. The first guy that she went, exploring with, did the whole Tinder thing.
She fucking Burke and Wills.
Don't get it.
Thank you. Thank you for the history buffs in the room.
Burke and Wills, it was an old wooden ship built in the Civil War era.
Straight over Nick's head.
So the first guy,
Do you know Burke and Wills? Oh, that's all right. He's a foreigner, though. He does.
He doesn't even know you.
Is he? I wondered why he had an accent. Where are you from?
Oh,
Warunga?
Isn't that in Australia?
what do you mean? What's with the accent?
He does. He's not a foreigner. You racist fuck.
Do you have an accent? Did you live somewhere else for some time? Okay. Whew. Can you cut all of that out?
Well, he hasn't got a mic anyway, so we're talking into a dark abyss.
For how long?
Eh?
Yeah, right, yeah. Wait, I had a holiday there for 2 weeks. It was a great holiday, eh?
Oh, that would be a topic. People
hang
that
on.
go overseas for 2 weeks,
And
come back with the
fucking
accent.
accent.
Oh, you're going the right way for a headbutt, and I don't care who knows it. All right, back to my story. We are at that point. Yeah. Anyway, so goes on this date. Mind you, only ever been with one other guy in her life at the point of going on this date.
Did you say guy who's alive?
Guy in her life.
Oh, right. Cool. Because
She's not a necrophiliac.
the other one
You
would have been
sick
a
fuck.
fucking crook.
Anyway, so she's gone on this date, and they've done the deed, and at the end, she has said, "Where's the franger?" Thinking that he ghosted her, or what's going on. There was a bit of confusion. They were very pissed. So it was kind of like
I know where it is.
well, it was kind of like all right, well, I don't know, I won't say whatever.
It's like a Kinder Surprise.
And let's just start the clock. And then obviously the location's changed from being in that bed that night. And let's fast forward 3 days. The work bathroom, she pulls it out. And so we're in the group chat.
3 days?
3 days. She
Isn't that
pulled.
you get sick like that, don't you?
Yeah.
That's very
So-
septic.
Toxic shock, yeah.
So 3 days later,
I know stuff.
That's with tampons,
she's
right?
pulled this full franger out. And
Cut that out. Fuck. Cut that straight out.
Do not cut that out.
Doesn't matter.
leave it in. Well, he
That's
fucking
it.
did for 3 days.
That's
So-
an old. That's,
So she's mortified
Fuck.
and just I kind of in between. Is this a normal thing that happens and what's going on? And then the more experienced in the group chat that are like, no, this ain't normal. This is not okay. So that was a very traumatic, second fuck of her life sort of thing. Fast forward, another guy, another date. Don't even get to doing the deed. So they've done a lot of
and he's lost a condom inside her.
done a lot of dry humping, clothes on, that's the sort of. Then they get, all right, well, we'll have a shower and we'll fuck in the shower. So
Sorry,
they've
do
gone-
people still dry hump?
I thought it was just me as a
I
13-year-old.
feel like
but
that
no,
was like a
apparently
school
the
thing.
legend lives on. I love it.
Can I also just like
Church camp's nothing without a bit of dry humping.
Can I also just timestamp this and just say, would this person be okay with all of this conversation
Yeah. We've spoken about it.
about it being here?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Because I know it's all right. I know who the person is, and I'm like,
Is it the same person that I told the last story about?
no,
No.
Definitely not. No.
Well, it couldn't be because you never told me who that fucking was. You're still doing Secret Squirrel. What are those?
Don't cut that out.
They're my sandals.
Don't cut it out.
That's why I'm straight.
We're back to dry humping. On their way to the shower, start getting undressed. She's dropped to her knees. This comes as a throwback. There's a bit too much viscous liquid going on here. So she's, having a bit of a play. A lot of liquid.
Was this about the blood?
Yeah.
Hmm.
A lot of blood. Turn the light on.
Banjo string?
Like a fucking murder.
Could happen.
No,
to
no,
the best
no.
of us.
No.
Oh.
Wasn't the banjo. Because also, if you're a bloke with a banjo, which most are,
Okay.
doesn't everyone have a banjo?
I'm not sure.
I think everyone
Moving
has a
on.
banjo.
You've seen more than I have.
Yeah, I have. Experienced on that
Anyway,
front.
what's happened?
So I'm just back to the banjo. If you broke your banjo string, you'd know about it instantly as the owner of that banjo string.
That's not true.
It would be very uncomfortable.
That's not true.
Did you break yours?
Yeah. We've already. How drunk was he on these fucking podcasts?
Hook, line, and sinker. I know you broke your banjo, but yeah. So anyway, they've inspected. I thought it would hurt a lot. Okay, well, there you go.
Well, depend.
This
You
girl
know
will be
what it's
gay
like.
now.
It's stuff can happen, and in the throes of it, you don't really notice until later.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe that. Anyway, so she's there, realised, turn the light on, massacre, a lot of blood. So they start cleaning it up.
A lot of blood.
Realised, well, it's not the banjo, and also kind of couldn't have been because she was not vigorously, fucking.
Okay.
There was only a bit of touching going. Like, it was very
was
mild.
her. It was
Ver-
her.
Very mild. No, it wasn't her.
Mystery.
She thinks, we all think, there was some undisclosed kind of pre-existing STI situation. So he's got something going on with his fucking woozer. But the clanger is, because she went home feeling fucking terrible that she's done something, whatever it is.
Do I have to say keep it light again?
He's messaged her and said, no joke, I Googled it. Turns out it was user error. And I quote, "It is not a load-bearing penis."
So it's broken?
On this occasion, I'm with you. I don't know what that means.
Wait, so it's broken?
It's not, but also, like, he basically, I think he's trying to cover up the fact that he's got an STI. He's now bleeding from the cock, and he's gone and done anything he could to put it on her and make her feel like it was her fault. And said, like, she's been swinging off it like it's a bungee cord.
Swinging? She has talent. She's swinging off
Oh,
a dick.
Ben, you've done it again.
That's not an STD. That's borderline personality disorder.
STD, it's BPD. I'm so glad I got those letters right. Out of all
So what-
the
so what we're
28
saying is
letters in the alphabet,
just
I got
phantom-
those 4 right.
Phantom claret. Is that what we're saying?
What?
Phantom claret. Nobody knows where it came from.
No,
For sure.
but she's now had
Is there a chance that it's a supernatural problem?
what? Like he's who's the guy from Superman? What's his name? Clark Kent.
I can't. So back to section 2 or agenda item 2.
Hey,
Let's
Mel, do you wanna
talk
do a
shower
podcast?
cleaning products.
Shower.
You're up, Benny.
But that's what it, like. So she's had 3.
But it couldn't be like a poltergeist.
No.
That's going to get him fucked too.
Didn't they land on the moon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody landed on the moon, mate. It's a myth.
Oh.
Is the
Oh,
world
so we got another snort.
Little Miss Piggy's
We got
back.
another snort.
So there's a franger left upper, and now the broken woozer. That's not a load-bearing penis.
So even though this is episode 20, whatever the fuck it is, and I said this in episode 1, but if you've tuned in for some wedding tips and advice,
oh, yeah.
you've really fucking lucky.
Yeah, we don't have
The
much of
lesson
that.
in this
Don't
is
include that in the vows.
Yeah, don't include that in your vows. No
don't have
broken
any wedding
banjo
advice.
strings.
Yeah.
No poltergeist emissions. He doesn't
So
know
no
what he
more-
doesn't know what either of those
no more-
words are.
I'm not
No
listening.
broken dicks.
No more broken dick stories. No.
Give us a wedding clanger. I don't think we've spoken about one in 4 episodes.
A wedding clanger. Or has
we don't-
anybody got a wedding
Got a
clanger?
love or a hate or-
Pick.
Oh
A
yeah.
wedding topic that I'd
Yes.
love to discuss.
Let's go.
We're tuning. This is Gemma for those listeners. Gemma from Subsubtle.
So
And if you don't know what that means, you should go back to another episode and fuck you for not listening. Fuck you for not listening to them.
I got married last year, and Monty obviously married me.
Monty Harron, not Monty King. He didn't get a fucking start. Yeah,
You chose the
that's
shit,
right. Ben
Monty.
Jones had
Should have gone
King.
Monty King.
Ben Jones was the first person married at Moravia Park.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Gemma's
Anyway, back
story.
to
You
me, yeah,
interrupting
back
cunt.
So my topic is, because obviously everybody's probably seen this a lot at weddings, but I had a very interesting family background story for my wedding, whereby my dad was a born again gay man, and my mum and dad hadn't talked for like.
Please explain.
So he came out like late in life.
Okay, right.
I'm assuming he won't.
Now, why did you need that explained? I knew what it meant immediately.
Born again.
Born
To me,
again, yeah.
So, like
I'm
a born-
I'm back to Natty or Kill Paddy.
No, but so born again,
He
like a
fucking
born again,
water birthed as a gay now.
a born again Christian comes into Christianity late in their
Yeah,
life.
it's great
Okay,
for my
thank
dad,
you.
yeah.
So born again gay.
Dad's born again gay man. He's come to the wedding with the guy that he left my mum for. My mum and dad hadn't spoke since that. And then Kieran, my partner, his mum's a born again Christian woman
Oof.
who
So
watched-
born again Christian is when you become a Christian later on in life. Oh, I'm fucking stoked with myself here.
who did watch a documentary about gay people once. So, like, that's sort of, she knows a bit about gays.
Well, if she wants to learn a bit more, she should just Google gay porn. And
I was
she'll learn
about to say, documentary.
So my wedding day was the first time any of those people had ever seen each other.
Which is
right?
there's a bigger, like you said, wedding
Big.
topic.
Yeah.
No, I didn't stay for the reception.
No.
But
We
what
did
happened?
specifically request you not to talk about anything family.
Also,
Anything.
let me just add.
Or gay.
Let me just
we
add.
didn't tell anyone that he was
Look
gay.
at her trying to look like. Gemma's trying to come across that she was being very sensitive about the situation. What was I fucking wearing?
Once he was half naked at my wedding.
Arseless chaps.
I was just letting my dad, explore and have a good time. He's never
Just wanted Dad to feel welcome.
I did. He's never been to Oxford Street before, and I thought Monty would be a
And then
great
Kieran's
date.
mum's like, I fucking saw this in the video.
Kieran's mum, and because she's so Christian,
And if he wasn't
you
gay
turned
before,
up,
he fucking is now.
and she's super Christian, right? And you turn up in a priest outfit, so there was a lot of like,
Thank you.
there's a
I
lot,
borrowed that
yeah?
off Neil Dark Jones about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And never returned
I
it.
paid her with a carton of Tui's New, didn't I?
Extra dry.
Tui's, yeah.
Oh, not fancy stuff.
So yeah, there was a lot of dynamics, but
Yeah, so you see that we've briefly touched on it before about, like I did one where there was a thing with the mum and she was not welcome and they'd hide security
Mm.
to stand in the car park at Enzo in case the mum arrived so they could cut her off.
No, you didn't. No, you've.
Listen, it was fucking 500 years ago.
Yeah. Also, great. Love that. Great podcast content.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah,
but that's
let's get her on again.
Has anybody
Not
got
the
any?
rest of these fuckers.
Hang on, Ben.
Mike.
No, we don't want you not to talk. We want you to
suggesting
have the
topics.
microphone, mate.
I'm a topic suggester. What about other rogue things you've seen at a wedding? Things that crossed your mind? I think you've been to one or two.
I know. Yeah. Nick,
There is one.
just keep it anonymous.
Are we doing it? We're doing
Oh,
it.
you can have
I've
mine. No,
heard
you can
about
have
it. I've
mine.
heard about it.
I'm not involved.
But you might want to comment.
Oh, well, hang on. Well, there's no need to do that.
I just did another burp in the mic. I'm sorry for
I do have one that I messaged
I
Monty
keep hiding
about.
it here thinking, oh, no one will hear this. Forgetting that it's a mic. Yeah.
I've had 3 beers, so we can talk about
Is it just
Are you-
me? Hang
okay.
on, is it just me or anyone with that? Sounds like they're fucking whispering. Or are we just foghorns?
it. Why don't you talk up?
The first time it happened, I looked at Lingard and said, "Can you hear them?" And he said, "Yes." So I never brought it up again. Again, I'm on the ball with the producer, going, "Are we good?"
Because I had no idea of the last 5 minutes what Gemma was talking about. I was just agreeing with it. I'm joking. Love you. All right, Nick, hit it.
Oh, so can you hear me?
We can. Yeah.
Okay. You good with this, Monty?
We won't name him and it's fine.
Okay, so we're not. Okay, so ceremony when Monty roasts the bridal party.
Yep.
So we get to the maid of honor, and she was a little surprised by what was said, but it was obviously given that this information was obviously given to Monty prior, and the bride and groom were happy with that information to be given.
And anything that I think is rogue, I will double check with the couples and say, hey, just confirming
Yeah,
this is okay to say.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is going to land. That person's going to be okay with it.
yeah.
Is that something we're supposed to do? Or?
I do that by choice because I don't want to always be an
Hang
asshole.
on. This
Quality
is-
input from Johnny Bravo over there.
Either way,
Hey, say I've done that twice now.
either way, this is a good story.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got permission, and it wasn't. It wasn't that rogue.
No, look.
What's your input here?
So I just told.
No. This part wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah. What
Fucking-
happened later in the night?
No one can hear you anyway. Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Fucking pipe down, glitter tits.
So when Monty roasted the maid of honor, he said, "This
Not
is."
spit.
Did I just spit on you?
Oh, no. And when she said when Monty roasted the maid of honor, we're not talking spit roast like another episode.
Oh, yeah, okay. I just did a whole Sarah and it just went over my head. He said that the bridesmaid is the only one that the bride has ever known to have dreamt of having sex with a dog.
Oh, you're getting upset about this.
I'm not getting upset.
I didn't mention fucking Hitler. Somebody making a deal with Hitler. I think that's worse.
Okay.
I
And then
wouldn't say
as
the
the
word
afternoon
train.
went on, like the bridesmaid, I must admit, was probably a little bit surprised. As the afternoon went on, bridesmaid started drinking more and more, started to get a little bit
Sorry,
drunk.
sorry. Can I just back up
Yeah.
slightly? Can I just hear again what they said?
So,
You can say it.
so the bride, so the rose from the bride, coming from the bride about the maid of honor, was like, you are the only person that I know in my entire life that has ever had a dream about fucking a dog.
Did you say it like that? Fucking a dog?
Yeah.
Having sex with a dog. I would've
Having
said-
sex
I
with a
wouldn't
dog,
have
he
said
said.
fucking.
You're
But-
the only one that I know that's had a dream about having sex with a dog. Wowza.
Okay, so
That's
okay.
rogue.
In Monty's defense, the bridesmaid was fucking wild. She was a wild one.
Also, well, what happened in the
I-
morning when you're doing prep?
Yeah, yeah.
And she had
Yeah.
a butt plug tail in, so fucking who knows?
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, as the afternoon went on, bridesmaid got a bit more drunk. By the time it got to the reception, when the bridesmaid did her speech,
She woofed at the moon.
she, I feel like she really completely altered her speech. What was the original
Yeah,
speech
yeah,
to
yeah.
get back at the bride?
Yeah.
And I normally I love getting brides' reactions. I love getting brides' reactions when, at the speeches. What, Monty? What?
He
Is
just burped into the mic.
Oh.
He's so disrespectful. So disrespectful.
I could
So-
not.
hang on.
I-
Shh.
I could not get this bride's reaction because she was just necking Melon Cruises. The bridesmaid completely altered her speech and said, just nailed her back and said how she was, when they grew up, she always stole her boyfriends. She was like hammering her back.
Basically,
then
it was
the
just like
videographer-
listing all the guys and how this bride had fucked
Listing
her.
them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
Wowza.
So videographer rang me the next day and he goes, I need to call her. This cannot be in her film. Called her. She goes, cut it. Yeah.
But in the morning, Nick had already been part of it because she'd done the prep photos. And during that time, so this maid of honor, the one that was rogue, she was due to get married a month later. And the bride I don't think she was a bridesmaid, but she was a guest or
Yeah,
might
I
have been a
can't- yeah.
bridesmaid. So they had each other's weddings within the space of a month. And the maid of honor was just being a piece of work from the morning, trying to make it all about her. And but also at the same time, like when I turned up to do the paperwork with the bride, this maid of honor's doing the whole, this is, you can expect your life to go to shit after this. This is the end, like being
Yeah.
really negative about how this is the worst thing you're going to do in your life is getting married. And she's getting married a month later.
This comes from the woman who's dreamt about having sex with a dog.
Yeah. So I kind of had already got this vibe that she's a piece of work. Nick had added to that and be like, you didn't hear half of it. What's been going on in the morning?
They should sack her from the pound at least.
I really hope this bridesmaid's not listening.
Down.
Yeah, and then
No,
because
peanut
I felt
butter.
really bad then because I was like, "Fuck, did I go roasted too hard?" And that's what it sent a rogue, but it wasn't. I've done a lot wilder roasts, and they've copped it on the chin.
Sorry. Just to be clear,
Wilder
you've
roast.
done wilder roasts than suggesting that the bridesmaid liked to have sex with dogs. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, of course.
You've done wilder roasts
Way
than that.
wilder. Bestiality.
Oh, mate's from the
You
country.
also
He's from Glen Innes. Hi to
Is
all our
this-
Glen Innes listeners.
is this why on your questionnaire you have a tick box that says the level of roasting? I swear you do. You do. You're like how roasted
From
is
mild to
roasting?
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From that story,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, probably.
How
Yeah.
are we going for time, Lincoln?
I'm-
One more
My
story.
bladder is bursting.
That's because you
Over
have a
here.
small child's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. No, we'll be finished by then. Here you go. This isn't even funny. This isn't even funny. Here's a tip for.
If it's not funny, I'll go wee.
That's up. No, because as a photographer, if you've got a champagne tower, this is mostly to venues and wedding coordinators.
Fill them up.
Fill up the bottom glasses before they fucking get there. Yeah. Otherwise, we're all there for 52 hours while you pour 32
It's
fucking
so
bottles of
awkward.
champagne in it.
How long do
Fill
we
up the
think until
bottom.
that'll be done with? Like, no more champagne towers.
Or even better,
Surely
what
we're not
happened
far
last
off.
week?
I had a shot tower for my
wedding.
wedding.
Hang on,
Yeah, good. Yeah.
You go first.
I was going to say, or even better, last week a whole one crashed down, best photos ever. Everyone laughed. Everyone just, whole thing
Is that what
crashed.
you were saying as well?
No, I was saying I had a shot tower for mine, and shots are 30.
Right, enough about your wedding, mate. Fuck.
I love my wedding. It was great.
Oh, she got a gay dad and
Look
a
out,
fucking
hang on.
Christian
I've
mum.
got Ben Jones. Ben
Picked it up
Jones.
this time.
Ben Jones leaned over and took the microphone before he spoke.
Oh, well
you know-
done.
do you know
Anyway,
what
that's
I've
all we
been-
got time for today.
Thanks for joining us here.
Do you know what I've been seeing at weddings lately that I'm fucking loving for exits and stuff? Because every fucker vapes and no one's got a lighter, but those foam LED lights for the exit, huge plus lately. No lighters, no standing around fucking running down the tunnel. Get some LED foams. Amazon, $100 for $50.
I got nothing.
Use code Ben Jones Celebrancy to get 10% off.
Use code Shout Brewing.
Also, fuck Amazon. I've got scammed 3 times in the last 4 months. Yeah, $900 worth
Yeah.
of my hardly earned cash
Vibrating.
has gone to Amazon.
Well, whilst we're on out there stories,
WizzyWashers.com.
there was a maid of honour that wanted to fuck a dog.
That's a
was a
callback to
maid
another
of honour.
episode. Fuck you if you haven't listened to it.
I don't know what's worse than a maid of honour wanting to fuck a dog.
Jesus
just-
Christ. Hey, Lincoln, could the
Maybe my
title of this
celebrant.
one be, Do You Want to Fuck a Dog?
What's that? Wanna fuck a dog
Was this-
in the ass?
Was
You know
this the
song?
same
I don't
wedding that
know.
the best
It's a
man
song.
was pretending to be a dog?
What?
What?
Oh.
Oh, that's all right. That was mine, not yours. Then it's fine, mate.
Drop the dick. Whoop.
I got nothing.
It's okay.
All right, I do have one more thing on my list.
Righto, let's go.
Oh, there's 2, but I'll just... Oh.
Come on, just one.
Okay, so we got a new cleaner recently.
Fuck.
The old one's gone lapping around Australia. Good on her. Have a great time, Janita. She won't be fucking listening. Anywho, new cleaner comes. We had...
Put
We have
Rambona
a-
away. There we
There
go.
we go.
I know stuff.
So, Rambona has been around for a while. It's a... How long would
It's
you say?
it's like a
12-inch,
18
13
inch
yeah.
arm. At least.
Long-
It's like as
yeah.
long as my arm.
Yeah.
What are we
Black
talking
dildo.
about?
And it's about that round. Big black dildo.
If you'd watched any of our episodes, you'd have known in about episode 4, it was the talking stick.
I've
Yeah.
actually listened to a lot, but
You on a fucking metal,
I
mate?
listened to them on 1.5 speed. You guys sound good on 1.5 speed, by the way. I highly recommend.
On 1.5
Yeah,
speed.
thanks,
Yeah, I
Ben.
listened
Thank
to
you,
you on
mate.
1.5 speed.
Anyway, the cleaner, Rambona.
So cleaner, I'm up in the office doing my thing. Kayla's downstairs doing her law thing at the, and
Fucking Kayla.
then I get a text message from Kayla going, "Oh no, the cleaner has just found Rambona." So big black dildo, and it's been in the laundry cupboard because it doesn't need to be out all the time. Just
This is
Just
seven nights,
occasionally.
seven
just for
nights a
big
week
ni-
between the hours of
Just
6
for
and
big
6.
nights.
But
Just
it's-
when we got guests.
Yeah, it is. It's talking point, talking stick. So she's found this big black dildo, and I was like, "Well, fuck, do I talk to her about it? Like, do I say sorry, I had to find that?"
Do you like big back dicks?
And then a couple of hours go past, and she comes into me in the office, and she goes, "I'm really sorry to have to tell you this." I thought, "Oh, well, she's
I've
found
knocked
the
your
big."
dildo off the shelf.
She's like, I found the cock. I'm not coming back." But no, she'd knocked
Did
the
she?
pot plant off a shelf and smashed it. So she was apologising for breaking it.
With
Ah.
the dick, where she was swinging the dick around and knocked the thing off?
I said, don't worry about it. $20, probably cheaper than the therapy you'll need to find that big cock in the cupboard. I said, don't worry. It's not mine. It's not Kayla's. It's the other housemate that's not home, which is Jake.
Poor old Jake. Poor old Jake. He's here,
What was the name-
hungover,
what was
just
the
trying to
name
fucking
of
hang
the
on
friend
by
again?
a thread.
Yeah.
Is this like
Not
the
only that,
double-ended
Sarah's eating
fist
his
that used to
fucking
live in the
chips.
window
No,
when we...
Fernando is the
Fernando was
fist.
different, the double-ended
Fernando's
fist.
the fist. And then there was Bendy Wendy.
Bendy Wendy,
Thank you, Jake.
yeah.
We had a double ender. Yeah.
Oh, I missed
So
it on my
ended
street.
up in somebody's luggage going to Melbourne, actually.
Yeah.
So-
without them knowing.
Very appropriate.
I'm just going to close. Are we closing out? Yeah, thank you.
I'm busting.
I've got a in a group chat I'm with a bunch of mates, which is obviously it's a fertile ground for things that could be problematic to read out in a public forum. But there's an article here that says, "All hail King of the Wank." And it's a young fella in bed, and it says, "Florida teen stung over 600 times after inserting his penis into a beehive."
That'll
That's
do it.
all for today. Bye for now.